October 2025 is packed with jaw-dropping new TV shows, from spine-chilling horror and epic fantasies to shocking true crimes and explosive dramas. Trust me, this month's lineup will keep you glued to your screen. So let's count down the top 10 new shows you just can't miss this October. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have one of October's most mysterious shows, Lazarus, dropping October 22nd on Prime Video. From best-selling thriller writer Harlan Coben comes this chilling miniseries, starring Sam Claflin as Joel Lazarus, a forensic psychologist whose life unravels after his father's sudden death. Joel starts experiencing strange visions, shadows he can't explain, and faces of people long gone. What's worse, it all ties back to his sister's unsolved murder from 25 years ago. Is Joel losing his mind, or has he stumbled onto something far darker that refuses to stay buried? With an eerie mix of psychological thriller and possible supernatural horror, Lazarus promises to keep viewers questioning every scene. At number 9, we've got House of David Season 2, premiering on October 5th. The first season, released earlier this year, surprised many viewers with its fresh approach to biblical storytelling. It follows the journey of young David. Yes, the same David from the story of David and Goliath, as he rises from shepherd to warrior, and eventually, a king chosen by destiny. Season 2 is expected to dive deeper into David's political struggles, his battles with King Saul, and the moral conflicts that come with leadership. The show stands out for balancing epic battles with emotional, character-driven storytelling, and fans are excited to see how it continues to portray one of history's most fascinating figures. For those who love historical epics like The Chosen or Rome, House of David brings a similar level of intensity and grandeur, definitely one to check out this October. Coming in at number 8 is The Last Frontier, dropping on October 10th, exclusively on Apple TV+.
We don't know what his endgame is.
Set in the remote wilderness of Alaska, this thriller follows U.S. Marshal Frank Remnick, who is tasked with keeping order in a small town. When a prison transport plane crashes nearby, dozens of dangerous convicts escape into the harsh landscape. Now, Remnick must protect his town from ruthless fugitives while also facing brutal weather and complete isolation. But here's the twist: the crash wasn't an accident. The deeper Remnick investigates, the clearer it becomes that an international conspiracy is at play. The combination of survival thriller and crime mystery makes this show sound like Yellowstone meets Prison Break, with Apple TV Plus putting a strong focus on cinematic visuals and grounded storytelling. The Last Frontier could be one of the most intense new shows of October. At number 7, it's FBI Season 8, premiering October 13th on CBS and streaming the very next day on Paramount Plus. For years, FBI has been one of the most reliable procedural dramas, following the dedicated agents of the Bureau's New York office. Each season delivers high-stakes cases involving terrorism, organized crime, and cyber threats, while also weaving in personal storylines that keep fans connected to the characters. Season 8 promises to raise the stakes even higher, with new threats, shocking betrayals, and action-packed investigations. Whether you're a longtime fan of procedural shows like NCIS and Criminal Minds, or just want a series where every episode keeps you hooked, FBI continues to deliver exactly that. At number 6, we're diving into the true crime space with Murdaugh, Death in the Family, arriving October 15th on Hulu. This limited series dramatizes the shocking downfall of the Murdaugh family, one of the most powerful dynasties in South Carolina. For decades, the family held influence over law and politics, but beneath that polished surface, there were dark secrets. From mysterious deaths and financial scandals to one of the most infamous murder trials in recent history, this series takes viewers deep into a twisted web of corruption and betrayal. True crime adaptations have been wildly popular, and with the Murdaugh case still fresh in people's minds, this show is expected to draw massive attention. If you're a fan of series like The Staircase or Dirty John, this one definitely belongs on your binge list. At number 5, it's time for some laughs with Ghost Season 5, returning on October 16th on CBS. This supernatural comedy has been a fan favorite ever since it debuted. The story follows a young couple who inherit a country house, only to discover that it's inhabited by a quirky group of ghosts from different historical eras. Over time, they form both hilarious and heartwarming bonds with their spectral roommates. Season 5 is expected to dive deeper into the backstories of some fan-favorite ghosts, while continuing to deliver that perfect blend of humor and heartfelt moments. If you love shows that balance comedy with just a touch of fantasy, Ghost is the perfect lighthearted pick for October. At number 4, we've got Mayor of Kingstown Season 4, releasing October 26th on Paramount+.
Everyone ends up hurt. Everyone!
Led by Jeremy Renner, this gritty crime drama has been one of Paramount's most talked about originals. The series explores the complex dynamics of a small town where the prison industry dominates everything. Corruption, gang wars, and moral dilemmas sit at the heart of the story, and each season has only pushed the tension higher. Season 4 is expected to pick up right where Season 3 left off, with shocking betrayals and escalating violence that could change the town forever. If you enjoyed dark, intense series like Ozark or Breaking Bad, then Mayor of Kingstown should definitely be on your October watch list. Coming in at number 3 is Down Cemetery Road, premiering October 29th on Apple TV+.
Two bodies and a disappeared child.
Based on the acclaimed novel by Mick Herron, this British mystery thriller follows Sarah Tucker, a woman living in a quiet Oxford neighborhood whose life takes a shocking turn after a child goes missing. Her search for answers leads her to team up with a disillusioned private investigator, and together they uncover a conspiracy that stretches far beyond their small community. The show promises suspense, atmospheric visuals, and plenty of twists and turns. With Apple TV Plus investing heavily in high-quality thrillers, this one feels like the perfect Halloween week release for fans of crime dramas with a dark edge. At number 2, we're entering the world of the supernatural with Talamascas, The Secret Order, premiering October 26th on AMC.
You're in so much trouble.
If you've read Anne Rice's novels or watched Interview with the Vampire, you might already be familiar with the Talamasca. This secret society is dedicated to studying and monitoring supernatural beings like witches, vampires, and spirits. The show promises to expand Rice's gothic universe, following new characters who uncover ancient secrets while dealing with dangerous creatures that lurk in the shadows. Expect eerie atmospheres, haunting visuals, and plenty of gothic horror vibes. For fans of dark fantasy shows like Penny Dreadful or The Witcher, Talamascas: The Secret Order could easily be your next obsession. And finally, at number 1, the most anticipated TV release of October, It, Welcome to Derry, premiering October 26th on HBO Max.
What is that?
Serving as a prequel to Stephen King's iconic It saga, this series takes us back to the 1960s. It explores the origins of Pennywise the Clown and the sinister history of Derry, Maine. While the movies about Pennywise terrified audiences worldwide, this show expands the lore even further. We'll dig into how Pennywise came to be and why the town of Derry is cursed by cycles of terror every 27 years. With HBO's reputation for cinematic storytelling and horror on a grand scale, Welcome to Derry could easily become the next big cultural phenomenon. Expect chilling atmospheres, terrifying jump scares, and a deeper dive into the mythology of one of the most terrifying villains in horror history. If there's only one show you watch this October, make it this one. So, that wraps up our list of the top 10 new TV shows releasing in October you just can't miss. Which one are you most excited for? Personally, I can't wait for It, Welcome to Derry, but I'd love to hear your pick down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more weekly recommendations. And don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe, and happy binge watching.